On June 10th, 2017, Sexplanations will be turning 4 years old. That's 4 years of me, Lindsey Doe, in front of the camera, 4 years of dialogue with you in the comments on social media and at meetups, 4 years of content that I'm really proud of. So many of you have shared stories about the impact Sexplanations has had on you, and I want you to know it inspires me to do better, to work harder and smarter, and to give what I can, which to date is over 230 videos, 230 labors of love. To celebrate, I thought it would be special to hear from the voices that make this possible, those of you who cheer us on and fund our projects, people who've been with us since the beginning, and those who have come on board over time.
Happy anniversary, Sexplanations!
If it weren't for Sexplanations, I probably wouldn't be running my own sex toy company right now. Thanks, Dr. Doe.
About 2 or 3 times a week, I get to teach someone something that I learned on Sexplanations, and then it makes their life better.
My favorite Sexplanations memory was definitely the first time that Dr. Lindsey Doe tweeted me back. I'm such a fangirl of hers, I was so obsessed. Second favorite memory is the dildos and vibrators night before Christmas Carol rhyme that she did, where she said all the different ways you could hold them and use them. I think that just describes what makes Lindsey so incredible. It's those bright eyes, her creativity, and her ability to make anybody feel comfortable despite the topic, whether we're talking about hiding dildos in a holster or talking about important things like birth control. I love you. Happy anniversary. YouAreTheBomb.com.
Happy birthday to you. I have been watching your videos for many, many years now. Thank you, Dr. Doe, and thank you everybody on the Sexplanations team, and many more.
So the first day of shooting Sexplanations, I remember my thought being, this is the most playful I've possibly been in 15 years. I was being encouraged to be playful, I was being encouraged to be relaxed, and I've never really forgotten that. Like, that was a really important moment for me as a video maker. The idea of I could be playful and I could have fun while still actually trying to be, you know, a qualified filmmaker.
My husband and I were raised in pretty sex-negative households, and Sexplanations has been a huge source of education for us. It has made a huge difference in our lives, not just our sex lives, but we've learned it's okay to not know things, even when you're an adult. It's okay to keep learning, and it's definitely okay to stay curious. And we're super excited to get to, give all this knowledge to our daughter and have her be raised as a sex-positive person.
In her very first video, I knew that I had found my place when Lindsey asked, what kind of pants does Mario wear?
Denim, denim, denim.
Everyone at Uplift is so grateful for the work y'all are doing about healthy sexual relationships and dynamics. We need this information now more than ever. Thank you.
Sexplanations was the gateway drug that got me turned on to nerdfighteria, online education, and now grad school.
Something Sexplanations does well is cover a variety of topics, which encourages open-mindedness and curiosity. I look forward to learning about topics I didn't even know existed because I love being curious and I delight in a project that helps me stay that way. Happy anniversary, Sexplanations.
Congratulations on 4 years! You make the world a much better place by providing everyone free access to comprehensive sex education, and you are awesome. So, congratulations!
Watching her has really made me want to pursue myself becoming a clinical sexologist. Having seen her and seeing what she does and all the things that she knows and all the things that she has to teach, I want to be able to do that as well. And I want to be able to inform others and help them be able to live a happier, better life in regards to their sexuality. Thank you very much, Dr. Doe, and do keep up the good work.
One of the things I appreciate about Sexplanations is Dr. Lindsey Doe sharing details of her personal life to aid and assist her efforts for sex education.
I can honestly say that I have learned more from the Sexplanations in the 4 years that it has been on YouTube than I have in my entire life, and because of that, I am able to teach my children to have a healthy attitude towards sex and to always stay curious.
I'm JD.
And I'm Dan.
And we're two naughty boys.
We love the Sexplanations that you give in perfect rhyme.
Making kinky things feel fun and sexy all the time.
My favorite Sexplanations memory was selfishly the time that I was on it. For 2 reasons. We got to sit down on my couch and talk about dicks, and I never get to talk about dicks. No one ever asked me about dicks, and you did, so that was a good day. And also, you had just come from getting whipped and paddled at like a dominatrix place. So you had this weird, like, kind of far off look into your eyes. You're kind of decompressing the whole time. I didn't know what was happening for half of it, and then you said that, and everything made a lot more sense. So that was my favorite. All right, great. Happy birthday. Happy 50-year anniversary. 50 more years. Love you guys.
Hey, Sexplanations, you're 4 years old. What are some of my favorite memories from Sexplanations? Well, one of them is being the first openly intersex person on Sexplanations and probably telling the entire world that I'm hetero-flexible and how curious that helped people stay and how many more dates I got. Thanks, Sexplanations.
I have a confession. Before I wrote even a single word of my book, The ABCs of LGBT, I made it a point to watch every single queer-related video on the Sexplanations channel, and it was immensely helpful. So, this pansexual, gender-questioning potato really appreciates your work. Thank you.
I've been watching Sexplanations since the beginning of the channel. The memory that I have is watching the video Dry Humping Saves Lives just over and over again and having it really validate my experiences. So glad that Sexplanations still exists and is creating amazing sex ed content that is accessible to everyone.
Just having you as a role model to look up to is really inspiring, and congratulations on 4 years, Dr. Doe.
Happy birthday, Sexplanations. Thank you for helping me one day talk to my daughter about sex and consent and safety and all kinds of good stuff.
Happy birthday, Sexplanations. Thank you for everything, and stay curious.
Yours also amazing. I want to add my deepest gratitude for Nicholas Jenkins, Matthew GAYDOS, Julie Walsh, and Hank Green, who work mostly behind the scenes to make this successful and make me look good. Everyone at Complexly, DFTBA, VidCon, and Patreon are sponsors over the years, guests on all of our shows, and all of you who participated in this special edition of Sexplanations. Here's my present for 4 amazing years. I did a poll asking for the next endeavor you'd like to see Sexplanations take on, and the most requested was a podcast. So coming to headphones near you, or a boombox that you play for your whole friend group, Sexplanations the podcast. Something else I'm really excited to announce is that we have 2 new t-shirts. This one in black with Stay Curious in my rainbow handwriting, and this heather maroon tee with black ink. You can pre-order them both now at dftba.com, link in the description. The black ones will actually be at VidCon if you want to hold them up to your chest for a better sense of how they fit and show off your new shirt in Anaheim. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for such an amazing 4 years. Please subscribe and stay curious for more and more.